Hi, and welcome back. I'm here again with Patricia Walsh, and she's the author of this fabulous book, Blind Ambition. And I have the privilege of working with Patricia. Um, you're a world champion para-athlete, triathlete. I mean, can you imagine running, swimming, biking, and just what that takes in any way, and so I'm deeply moved by your commitment to really engage with life fully and to be a stand for that for people, you know, people who have difficulty and people who are, you think of everyone as able-bodied, and I love that. I love that. Say a little more about.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I love working here with Wendy at Pilates Center of Austin, and I feel like, one of the tricks of being a triathlete is there's so much energy going out, and really trying to be more efficient with your movement and trying to, every single day you have to swim, bike, run, you have to do your weight training, you have to do your flexibility work. So it's so difficult to balance those things, which is why I'm working with Wendy to learn how to be more efficient with my movement, to do injury prevention and, really propel myself forward, but with less effort, because that's more effort that's saved for the next event. So my book is Blind Ambition, How to Achieve to Your Limitless Potential. And what I really speak to is achieving beyond your perceived limitations. Obviously, as a person with blindness, anytime I wanted to really strike out and do something that was important to me at a heart level, I had a lot of people who would sit down and try to tell me that, if I wasn't willing to accept my limitations, that was some form of denial, that I was in denial. And they thought I had all kinds of problems with denial. And what I really had was a very strong sense that I was capable of more, and a very strong sense that I would prefer to have made the attempt at the risk of failing, what I call failing gracefully in the book, than really to live as a person, blindsided or otherwise. I didn't want to live as a person who never made the attempt. And I knew that if I were to try, I'd be no worse off. So I started with running, and I ran my first half marathon and really felt like I had kind of taken a big stand towards proving what I was capable of doing. I went on to run 12 marathons, one ultramarathon, 2 Ironman distance triathlons. I acquired the world record for fastest blind and low vision triathlete in the Ironman distance competition, and went on to represent the U.S., where I recently qualified for the 2016 Paralympics, which is why I'm here now, because more than ever, it's important for injury prevention and important to make sure I'm doing everything in my power to be the best athlete I can be, and not the best blind athlete, just the best athlete. So what I advocate in the book is we all have things that we believe about ourselves and limitations we've been taught, and it's hard to pick up on because they're always, I wouldn't say always, but often they're taught with the best of intentions, and it's hard to realize how something that's meant from kindness can still be doing you a disservice. So it's really a matter of taking more of accountability and more ownership of doing with your life what you feel passionate about.
Yeah, Patricia has some really, really fabulous stories and deep things that you're sharing about your life, but also excellent coaching.
Oh,
in
great.
There.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really tried to put, my heart and soul and make it my own voice, and really be honest in the book about, it's not a book on goal achievement that's just pushing people harder. It's really a book about being honest with yourself and having that integrity that's not necessarily you to the outside world, but integrity that's you to yourself. Are you being honest with yourself about what you've contributed to the situation? And really try to be very sincere about the struggles I've had. And a lot of them are blindness, but a lot of them had nothing to do with blindness.
Yes.
And so I'm always really appreciative when someone feels that from what I put in the book.
Absolutely.
So thanks.
Patricia and I have just worked together a couple of times, and really, I'd love to show you over time the value of what we're doing together.
Yeah. Well, I've already seen the value. Yeah, I'm very, very excited.
Yeah. Yeah, and for you all to see how Patricia's deepening her awareness of how the reformer can, and I'll have you speak a little bit more about that feeling relationship to gravity. What is that? It's so crucial for an elite athlete because at that level, everybody's great. So
that's a good point.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's just a matter of who's the most relaxed and
Yeah.
who's actually able to bring forth that extra edge on the day of competition.
Absolutely.
So that's what we want to really deepen right here. So let's show you a little bit of what we're doing together. We'll start. You're lying down, and let's look first of all at the counting breath.
Okay.
Because before we put the ball here, counting breath is feet are hip width apart. And what I was asking, because remember you and I spoke about the importance of breath in relationship to effortlessness and efficiency. And the counting breath is all about the release of the ribs on the exhale, going all the way down and getting a feeling of internal synergistic lift through the abdominals and the diaphragm as you exhale. And then at the moment that you're not at a place of effort, but really you're a place at the completion of your exhale, you'll feel that elastic recoil, that moment where the exhale turns into the inhale and you breathe through your nose at that moment. And then exhale and begin your counting breath again. So the thing we forget when we look at something like this, it seems like a technique, is that when I'm talking right now, it's just as though I'm counting. So you begin to get a pacing of how you're talking rather than that I'm gulping and using inefficiency and actually creating a deep imbalance between oxygen and carbon dioxide. And we spoke about that, how important that is for you as an athlete to really be uptaking oxygen well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can get gassed, you know, just by not exhaling enough, you know. So, and Wendy has taught me that you need to have the right amount of CO2, but not too much or too little. Will get you, you know, if you aren't working with your body's natural intelligence, then you will be setting yourself up for a disappointing performance.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
right. Yeah, and that's where a lot of exercise-induced asthma happens. A lot.
A lot of panic, which is a real thing, by the way. I've had a lot of troubles at competition with panic. So.
There you go. There you go. So you're feeling your whole foot. You're feeling your hips releasing, and we've got two springs right now to allow a sense of a relaxed spine. And as you exhale, put one hand on your low ribs, one hand on your low belly, and just feel that as you go out on the exhale, you're counting. You're going to go to the end of your exhale, and she's going to actually go all the way out. Stay there. Complete the exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale, and go out.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Then you're inhaling to bend. Exhale, and go out. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That's
7, 8,
it.
9, 10. 1, 2,
Go all the
3,
way to the
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
exhale.
10.
Beautiful.
1, 2, 3,
Inhale to
4, 5,
bend.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Beautiful. Inhale, bend. Exhale, and go out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'm just
7,
giving
8,
Patricia a
9, 10,
little bit
1,
of
2,
support
3,
in
4,
softening and widening. It's just gently opening, a suggestion of opening.
1, 2, 3,
Softening,
4,
because
5,
this is
6,
a
7,
widening of the
8, 9, 10.
clavicles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then come in and just rest for a moment.
Okay.
So say a little something, Patricia, about what you're noticing about breathing from a deeper place.
Well, I'm noticing that I am more clear-headed, and I notice that I'm more relaxed, but I'm also noticing that I think that over the years, I've kind of acclimated to breathing out of a natural sequence. So I think left to my own devices, I feel like I really exhale and inhale too quickly, where I'm not really fully utilizing the capacity of the lungs to support the movement. So I've been really enjoying how to connect my breath with the actual movement such that it does feel effortless, that I'm not having to really concentrate on the body moving. It's using the breath to move the body instead of using the body and hoping the breath keeps up.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So now let's put the ball between your heels. Bring your
Okay.
feet a little narrower, and now I'll put the ball right here at your heels. And as you mentioned earlier, just putting that ball there gave you more of a sense of midline.
That's absolutely true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And really, with running and swimming alike, you really want to engage your adductors and abductors because that is supportive of your bigger muscle groups. But if you don't have the supportive, the support of your kind of inner and outer thighs, you can get injuries. You'll end up really working too hard or running with that. That's where you get running gaits that are damaging. So.
And I want to say something about what you just said because it's really important how you said the inner and outer thigh.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when we hold a ball, there's too much squeezing. That's when you use a ball as a crutch
Mm-hmm.
or a prop as a crutch, and that is not empowering to your body. But when you hold the ball just enough
Yeah, absolutely.
to wake up your deep intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
you then get to a place where you don't need the ball after a while. You get a feeling for what you're waking up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know I tend to rock my knees in, so I would be definitely a candidate to use the ball as a crutch. But, I think we've worked on this enough where I understand that it's a matter of balancing the tension appropriately.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm just going to support you here. I'm going to give Patricia just a little bit of support at her heels. So you're going to, not the counting breath now, you're just going to inhale to extend out, exhale, and sit down. Sit bone to heel. Beautiful. That's it. Feel the weight. Giving her just enough support so she can really feel her sit bone to heel. Feel that shoulder blade to deep belly. Inhale, exhale. Now put your hands at your belly suspenders. So you feel the lift as you go out, all the way out. So you notice that and go all the way out so you fully extend.
Okay.
Fully extend your legs. Because what Patricia's working with right now is how to fully extend her legs that's beautiful, without locking your knees.
Without locking the knees.
So that's a tendency. Ooh, I shouldn't go all the way out because I might lock my knees.
Yeah.
But that was excellent. So now you get more sense of lift, and see how the lift straightens your legs.
Yeah.
The release down through your feet and the lift through the inner ear. The grounding of down the back and the lift of inner ear is what helps to straighten your legs. So legs get more connected to spine. Beautiful. Good. Yes. And now come in and go up a little bit higher. And now you let your heels drop even more. Heels release down as you go out. Remember that ball of the big toe we talked about, how that's part of midline. Letting that grounding. How do you feel the down? Yes. And how does that give you lift? So see how you're getting deeper and deeper with your head coming long out of your feet.
Mm-hmm.
That feeling.
Yeah, it feels more like using your body's natural momentum
Exactly.
than like a forced movement.
Yes.
Particularly this moving your hip suspender, or no, your belly suspenders up. That's
Yes. So that feels natural for you.
It feels natural, yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like the joint is more awake in it's the way it should be moving.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, that used to be, it's very, at first, that you were really overusing your abdominals too much.
Absolutely. And glutes as part of abdominals, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Now go down. We're going to skip going on the heels. Let's go down to the ball of your foot. And we'll do lower and lift. Because this is a really important feeling of going out, all the way out. Feel inner ear lift, up, inhale, exhale, and now keep your legs straight this time.
Oh, that's right.
Exhale and lower your heels. Very good. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. So feel the lift that gives you the release. And what Patricia's really learning here is how do the suspenders, right, when you get real lift here, how does that prevent your knees from rolling in?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That feeling. And these are simple things that make an enormous difference for anyone, but particularly for an elite athlete. It's a huge thing because you see how that's having you not overuse your inner thighs.
Yeah, absolutely. Protects the wrist, protects the knees.
Yep.
Protects the feet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Good. And now this time come all the way up, drop the ball, and run in place. Just let one knee go down, right, one heel. That's it. And feel the lift of your suspenders as your heel releases. Yes. Right. Yes. And your heels are going much deeper.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's it. That's it.
I'm not doing that forced tuck of the pelvis, which sets you up for some really weird fights with gravity.
Exactly. Exactly. This is beautiful. Wonderful. Yeah. So inner ear, this is the thing I'm really noticing, how much more connected and lifted your head is in relationship to your heel releasing down. And that's so crucial for all that you do, running, swimming, biking, you know, to have an orientation, a deeper orientation to where you're going and how you're supported.
Absolutely, yeah. And you know, with your head as heavy as it is, if you don't have your head in kind of a supported position, now you're going to spend a lot of energy trying to counterbalance your head, and that's not moving you forward.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah, this is good. Really good.
Beautiful. Now bend your knees and come back in. Fabulous. Good. And then bring your knees in. Hold your knees. Rock side to side. Knees one way, head the other way. So you're just weight shifting from side to side to release tension, to say thank you to your body for just being so brilliant. Wonderful.
Great.
Fabulous.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Good. Thank you all so much. Thanks for being with us. It was great. All right. See you soon.
Thanks.